Uh, yes, morning, guys. Welcome to our today's class. Hope that you watched my recording and did all the practicals. We have to continue where we left yesterday, right? I'm gonna continue with few exercises. I will explain some of the things that we are going to be doing tomorrow morning. All right. I will try to share my screen and we are going to see what we are going to talk about today. We stopped at, let me see. Yeah, it was number 7, right? How to configure permission and security. So as I told you, permissions and sharing goes together. When you share something, you have to configure permissions. You have to configure security. What does it mean? You can see the share folder, but what you can do, it's my own decision as an administrator, but according to the company policies and your job descriptions, right? So if your contract say that you can access the printer, you can do whatever you like, you can print 1,000 of pages the way you like, I will configure my share folder like that. So I will give you the access to the share folder according to your job descriptions. So this is what you have to understand. So the difference between sharing and security, or sharing and permissions, right? So as I said, you can share your resources or you can share your folders, your applications, your databases. Sorry. Yes. So we can move forward. Number 8, we are going to talk about network discovery, right? Discovery. So what does it mean by network discovery? This is what we are going to see, right? Network discovery means that if my network discovery is on, so you can put your network discovery on or off, right? What does it mean? When your network discovery is on, means you can see my PC from your PC. And off means you cannot. You cannot see my PC, right? So this is the difference, right? This on and off, right? So we're talking about network discovery, right? Network discovery means when you allow it, means from my PC, I can see your PC, right? Because your network discovery is on. But if your network discovery is off, means we can be connected, but I cannot see your PC. Why? Because network discovery is off. Now, you as a specialist, most of the times you are going to encounter those problems, right? Some of the problems will be as users cannot see the server from their computers. They cannot see some computers that they want to access. You need like to put in your mind that this is a network discovery problem. As long as like the cabling is fine, the ping works, you have to put in your mind that this is a network discovery problem, right? But my responsibility now is to show you how to enable network discovery. All right? It's very easy. What you must do, you go to your taskbar, you see your taskbar, you go to your notification area, you go to the network symbol. It depends. So if you're using wireless or Ethernet, because I'm using wireless, I'm gonna right click on that symbol. You click on open network and internet settings, right? You are going to do what? You're going to scroll down, right? You can see it says network and sharing center. That word sharing, network and sharing center will tell you already something. you can go there, right? You click and you have to go to change advanced sharing settings, right? When you click there, yeah, this is where you can put it off or on, right? This is how you can put your network discovery on or off, right? And when you put it on and off, you must save your configurations, right? And you are done, right? So if I want to resume myself, I was saying this, for you to see other computers, their network discovery must be on. If their network discovery is off, you cannot see, right? Suppose like I will go to my file explorer. Suppose like I want to see other computers in my network because I want to fix them. I want to maybe access some of the things on them. I can only click on file explorer. From here, when you click on network, you are going to see all the computers or all the devices that are connected in your network. They are here. Like all of them are here, right? This is what you must do, right? You check here. You click on network. All those computers, their network discovery is on, because if it was off, I cannot see them here. For me to see them, maybe if I have advanced skills, right? So those computers, their network discoveries are on, right? This is, that was the exercise number. And try to check. Yes, number 8. Now we are going to move to number 9, right? 9. You see from number 9, we're going to see how to disable and enable your network interface card. How you can activate or deactivate or deactivate your network interface card. All right. You know, when you have your PC or your laptop, you will have the network interface card where you're going to plug your cable or your wireless network interface card, right? So the components that will allow you to be connected to other networks, right? Now, sometimes these components can be off, right? How to switch it on? Or sometimes maybe for troubleshooting, you can put it off and on again, all right? So what you must do, just refer to the network symbol, all right? You go to your taskbar, you go to your network symbol. Mine is wireless. I'm going to right click. You go to open network and internet. So I'm going to go to wireless, or maybe I can just scroll down to change adapter options. Those are my network interface card. So I got one for Bluetooth and one for wireless. I don't know which one you'd see on your computer, but those are the two components, the two network interface card that will allow me to be accessed or to access like other networks via Bluetooth or via wireless. When I have wireless problem, I will mind this one. When I have Bluetooth problem, I will mind this card, this network interface card, right? And when we are talking about the physical address or the MAC address, we are talking about the MAC address of these components and these components, right? Okay, now suppose like I wanna disable it, I wanna put it off. You can just right click, you go to what? You go to disable. When you disable your wireless network interface card or your wired network interface card, your computer cannot be connected anymore. Sometimes there are some issues that can happen. Maybe the network interface card is off, but you are trying to look something else. You are trying to figure out somewhere else, but it's because only the network interface card is off, right? You can disable it or you can enable it. But you can also learn something about your network interface card, right? So let me from here, number 10, how to get the status of your network interface card or your wireless network interface card. So at the same place, right? You remember where we are? Where is the place again? Okay. From here, you can learn something about your network interface card, right? You can right click on it, you go to properties, right? From properties, you can try maybe to click first, you can like install or uninstall. Sometimes for troubleshooting, you can try to uninstall it and you install it again, just for troubleshooting sometimes. So if your network interface card doesn't work like properly, right? So
good morning.
Morning, man.
How are you?
Fine, fine.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm the manager of EduPower.
Oh, yes.
So I came up to the Joburg branch.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for
Oh, they're gonna be around 9 o'clock.
Oh, they started mentioning.
Yeah.
Is signed for today?
Yeah, maybe they're outside.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're outside. Okay. When you, yeah, sure. When you click on properties, right? You click on configured, right? From here, you can learn most of the things from your network interface card, right? You'd see it says like your network interface card works properly, right? You can see the model of your network interface card. You can see the manufacturer. You can even see the location, which slots from your computer, like inside your PC on your motherboard. Where did you plug your network interface card? Where is the network interface card? You can see it's showing PCI slot 9, right? You can go further, you can learn more about it. You can look at the drivers, which driver, this is the name of the driver, right? You can see the versions, you can update your driver. When you got some problems, you can uninstall it and so on, right? You can see some details about your wireless access point. Maybe you wanna buy another one, right? Or maybe you wanna fix it. Maybe your wireless access point, no, your wireless network interface card or your wired network interface card got problems. From the events, you can learn so many things that happened. Maybe you are sleeping at home, you can just wake up, you go to your company, you check your network interface card from your server, you wanna know what happened during the night or during the week or during the year. From here, you will see most of the details and even the date and the time that that event happened, right? You can even like configure power management, right? It's allowed to turn off this device to save power. So most of the times we are going to see it later on. You can switch your network. No, you can switch on your PC just by using your network interface card. When we are connected, right? I can be in Johannesburg, but because we are in the same network, I can manage your PC. I can switch it on, I can switch it off, right? Because I'm controlling the wireless network interface card, right? So this is how you can learn most of the things related to your network interface card, right? So you just go click on top of it, you click on properties, right? And from here you click on configure, right? So the exercise that you must do, Nontokozo, make sure that they are going to have like a table where they are going to precise their wireless or their wired network interface card name, like the model, which type, what is the manufacturer, where is the location from the computer, what is the name of the driver or the software that allow that network interface card to talk to others, right? Yeah, just keep few details about their network interface card, right? It's going to be very useful when it comes to troubleshooting, right? Very important. Yes. So let's move to number 11, right? How to change your computer name, right? How to change your computer name. If I've got issues with my, this one is 12. How to change your computer name, right? Most of the times you have to give meaningful, right? Your computer name must be meaningful name. Means what? Means you have to precise the location and type of software like installed, right? For you to rename a PC, right? For you to rename a computer, for you to give your PC a name, you have to give it a meaningful name. That name must show first the location, right? That name must precise the location, right? Did you understand? The name of your PC must reflect the location and the type of software that is installed on it, right? Like maybe you got 10 floors and all those 10 floors got computers. Maybe you got 1,000 computers on those 10 floors, right? Maybe like just an example, you can say PC floor one, right? PC floor one, Windows 10, right? So you can have even thousands of computers, right? But you will know like all of them, right? This is how you have to do it. So PC floor one, Windows 10. So you know what, okay, I'm looking for PC that is in floor one, and that PC got Windows 10. All right? It's very easy to get it, right? But how to rename now? How to rename, right? Very important for you guys. How to rename your PC, but don't do it on a deep power computers, right? Just see what to do. Don't do it, please. So how to rename? It's very easy. You can just go to File Explorer again. You see it says this PC. You can just right click, you go to properties, right? You click on properties, and from properties, you can click maybe rename this PC even there. So even here, it's the same thing, right? You can rename your PC, right? But the most important that what I wanted you to know is when you are renaming your PC must show the location, the type of software. So your PC must tell you something. The name of your PC must tell you something that you can remember, no matter how thousands of computers you are dealing with, right? Okay, number 11 is done. We can move to number 12. Remote settings. Right. So most of the time, there is no need for you to move from one floor to another floor or from one city to another city when it comes to fixing a problem, right? There's no need for you to move from one location to another location when you need to troubleshoot or to fix a particular problems, especially when it comes to software problems, right? As long as the network is fine, you can access that particular computer and fix it, right? Especially most of the users don't know, maybe you got a new applications that your company uses, maybe the bank management application, maybe a user is struggling how to use it and so on. You can just access this computer remotely and do the configurations, right? But for you to do it, this feature, remote settings or desktop, we call it sometimes desktop, needs to be on. Needs to be on that computer, right? So remote desktop need to be activated on your computer in order for me to do what? To access it. Sometimes you can just call. You say, okay, please, can you go to this computer, do this, do this? You can allow remote desktop in order for me to control it, all right? But when you are done with your cabling, when you are doing your configurations, make sure that you can access all your computers remotely, right? You must make sure you as an admin or system administrator, you must make sure that you can access all your computers remotely, right? Now, how to activate it, right? This is the main issue, how to activate it. You can still go to this PC. You must do it together with me. You go to this PC, you right click on this PC, right? You go again to properties, right? You can see here it says remote desktop. You click on remote desktop, right? When you click on remote desktop, you can say it says set up remote desktop, but I don't know which operating system you are using, but you're gonna see on the screen somewhere, they're talking about remote desktop. When you click there, I don't know what have I done. Yes, sir. Yeah, so you are going to see remote desktop from here, and you click on it and do the configurations. But sometimes also there are so many ways you can do that. You can also do this. Let me just show you another way. From this PC, you can also right click. When you go to properties, right? You can also click on advanced system settings. It's the same. From advanced system settings, you can click on remote, right? It's the same as the computer name. You can also change it from here. You can change it from here, and you can also click on remote. You click, you can say what? Allow remote assistance, right? This is the meaning, right? You can click on allow remote assistance. You say, okay, right? When you do that, it means that you can access that computer remotely, right? This is how to activate. Now, let's see. Right? Let's see how to access. How to access a remote PC. Right? How to access it now. Because you activate it. Now, how to access it? Very important. All right? For you to access it, it's very easy, right? What you must do, you just go to search, right? Like on your taskbar, you press remote settings. You just type remote desktop or remote settings. You can see it says remote desktop. You click there. And from here, I'm going to punch the username. No, I'm going to punch your computer name or your IP address. Right? So from here, I'm going to put your computer name or your IP address, and I'm going to click on connect. Right? Or I can just come, like also here, you can click also to show options where you can precise also your username, and you click on connect, right? Please, can you just switch it off for 5 minutes? I want to finish. Right? So This is how to check remote desktop, right? Okay, let's how to move between folders in CMD, right? Number 13, we are going to see how to move between folders, right? In command prompt, all right? How to move between folders. First, I'm gonna create a new folder. You go to your desktop, do it together with me. You go to your desktop, I can go to my desktop here. I can create a new folder. I can call it Abadaben. Abadaben 2023, right? Now, when I will go to my CMD, right? This one, this is what we call a path, right? We call it this one, we call it what? A path, right? This is a path. This one shows you like you are where? You are on C drive under users and which account you are using, facilitator account. This is the meaning. When you see something like this one, it's a path. So it's showing you the parent, the son, and the grandson. I don't know. So if I can say it like that, right? So you are like on C, like under users, and you are on facilitator account. So you can verify it. See like here, I can be here. When I click on this PC, you see my C drive. When I click there, you're gonna see users. And when I click on users, I'm under facilitator. This is what does it means, this one. So when you are using the command prompt, because most of the troubleshooting, most of the configuration with Cisco and Cisco routers and switches, we are going to use the command prompt. So you have to understand how to move between them and what does it means, right? So as I said, we are on C drive, users, facilitator, right? So whatever that I'm gonna type here, so all those commands will be under facilitator account, right? Okay, first I will use the command dir, all right? I will use this command dir for what? Checking what is there on my facilitator CD account, like software, folders, and so on, right? So this comment will just like allow me to check whatever that is under facilitator account. Now, how to use it? I would go there, I'll say just dir and press enter. You must do it like together with me. When you press like enter, you are going to see whatever that I have, right? Let me try to move. Let me go to one of them. I wanna go to desktop, right? Let's move to desktop. We're gonna use the command cd desktop, right? So I wanna go to desktop. So I wanna move from facilitator to desktop, right? Because desktop is under facilitator, right? So I'm gonna type cd desktops, right? You must type it the way you can see it here, right? You can use lowercase and uppercase. There is no problem. Windows doesn't have a problem. Lowercase and uppercase still the same. But if you type it wrongly, it won't gonna work. You see there is no S. Let me remove S. You press enter. When you press it, you can see now I'm where? So I'm on C, under users, under facilitator, and on facilitator where I am, I'm now like under desktop. This is how to move from one directory to another directory. CD space, you type the name of that directory or that folder, but it must be there. How to know, like if it's there, you must type dir. Okay, from desktop, suppose like I wanna know what is there like under desktop. So I will type again dir because I wanna see what are the things that I have like under desktop. You press enter, right? From here, you will see what I've created, right? Sabadaben 2023, right? Suppose like I want to do something like under this folder. Maybe I want to create like under folders, I want to do things like under Sabah Durban 2023. So I have to go there, like under there. I'm going to do again CD, the command is CD, Sabah, Control C, Control V, Sabah Durban 2023. Now you can see I'm where? I'm under C, users, facilitator. On facilitator, I'm on desktop, and on desktop, I'm like in Sabah Durban 2023. I can check what is there, dir. You can see that it's empty. They are showing nothing. Why it's empty? Because I have nothing. You remember that I just created this folder. Now for you as an exercise, you are going to give it your own name. You create your folder, you try to move. Not also, you have to monitor them. They can create maybe like 3 folders. You have to move between those folders, right? This is how to move from one folder to another folder by using the command cd. Now, how to come back? I can try to come back where I was, right? By the command, by using this command. So to come back, you must use cd dot dot, right? So when you want to come back, you must just type cd dot dot. So you're going to come back one step back. See how it's going to work. CD, suppose like I want to go back to desktop, cd dot dot. When I press like enter, you see I'm going back to desktop, right? So if I want to go back again, one step back, cd dot dot. Understand? So when you want to move cd space, you put the name of the folder where you want to go. You can say pictures, document, and so on, but it must exist or you can create it. But if you want to come one step back, you press cd dot dot. Now I can create a new folder. There's no need for you to go to desktop, right click, say new. You can create your folder using command prompts. Let me create something, right? So how to create, let me show you the command. For creating new folder, the command is mkdir. This is the command. All right. So mkdir. So I will go there, I will create a new folder, mkdir about 2023. Right? New folder that I'm going to create. You press enter. Right? For you to check if that folder is there, it's created. You just press D, you type dir. You will see here my server is there. So server 2023. Right? You have to exercise yourself how to create a new folder by using the command mkdir. I can also rename it, right? I can change the name of it. For renaming, just say rename. You put the old name, old followed new name. All right, so you start with the old one and you finish up with the new one. But the command is what? To rename. All right, so what you must do, so I will go to command prompt. I suppose like I want to rename the server 2023. I'll just say rename Saba 2023 to Saba students. Saba students, right? I'm gonna just say rename. I'm gonna change this one to this one. When you press enter, and I'm gonna check DIR, you can see Saba student is there, right? And the last one is how to delete, right? I'm gonna show you how to delete it. For deleting, you can just say, I'm Saba students, right? For deleting, the comment is RM and followed by Saba students, right? So if I wanna delete, I'm gonna just say RM Saba students. So I wanna remove it. Press enter. Oh, okay. It's RMDIR. I forgot to add DIR. RMDIR. Remove directory. Sorry. Okay. I forgot the DIR. Okay. Now it's gone. You can check. There is no more Saba students here, right? So, like as an exercise, you are going to create for me let me give you an exercise. All right. Okay. You're gonna create this folder, Saba 1, Saba 2, Saba 2023, right? Rename it. This one we're gonna rename it to Saba 20. This one Saba 22. This one we're gonna rename it to Saba 23. You have to delete. You are going to delete them, right? And move from desktop to Saba 20. And here you're gonna move to Saba 22, right? So just an exercise, you create those three folders, you rename them, you can delete them, right? And you can try again to move from desktop to Saba 20. So it means you can create them again and try to work under them. Just a screenshot you can send to me, right? So thank you very much for this today, the session, first one. So I will send this next one.